When we started NetApp, it was important to us that we didn't create a culture of that single person's everything. Tech has been littered by companies going down after the top leader leaves and everybody else seemingly has no one else to look to and they don't know how to do it together. Examples: Apple, obviously, Steve Jobs the first time. The only way they got saved was Steve Jobs coming back. But Scott McNeely at Sun, McCracken at Silicon Graphics, Michael Dell, on and on and on. There was no culture of togetherness. It was a culture of Michael's got the ball, whatever. So at NetApp, in the early days, Dan Warmanhoven and I had the opportunity to run the company. Dan as CEO, me as president, and we were a team. Dave and James, the two founders, were the rest of that team. And people saw that we got along great together. Even if we disagreed, it didn't matter, but we did it, openly, and we just said what we had to do. So we said, how do we get everybody else under that? That's why candor became such an important part of our culture. Candor, simply put, is we want people to say their opinions at the moment it counts, in a meeting, regardless of title. As long as you're not grandstanding, as long as you're not doing it to make somebody else look bad so you look good. Because what will happen is we'll flesh out, you may be right, who cares what the title is? But at the end of the day, everybody recognizes somebody has to make a decision. There is somebody who makes a particular decision somewhere in the organization at all times. But you have to get the input before that. And if people feel like they've been heard, it's a very different result and a very different emotion about that result than if they've been dictated to. So that beginning, I think, has accumulated today. When people deal with NetApp, they say, I'm in meetings, and there's no everybody deferring to somebody. That person talks. We don't know what to say until they're done. That's not how it's done here. The expectation of you is you will participate. You will. Cross-functional teams are critical. Cross-functional teams only work if people don't care who gets credit, and you're bringing your talents to every meeting. So I think it's very, very helpful for where we want to go. The best answers and the best thoughts typically come from the person closest to the action, not from the person sitting way up top. And if both sides understand that, you can get some magical moments where people go, well, there's a fantastic idea. And if people know that person, whoever supposedly has that title, will listen to them, they'll go home and think for you. You have the whole company engaged. I think that's part of the magic in NetApp.